Good morning, Torrington. I'm Eric Starkey.
And I'm Crystal Albers. It's Thursday, February 8th.
And you're watching Torrington Today.
Well, in yesterday's paper, you can read all about Cowboy Up Coffee. It's the new coffee hut in Torrington, located in the parking lot at This, That, and Then Some. And they've got coffee from Jackson Hole, and they're from Alaska, and they're excited to be here. So
Sounds like a pretty interesting story.
Yes. So if you want to check that out, you can learn more about that couple. Also, we've got a story about Endow. We've got a story about ongoing court cases, photos from last weekend's Valley Christian School soup supper and auction. So a lot of stuff in yesterday's paper. In tomorrow's paper, we have the felony rundown, and it's a big one. So lots of felonies to catch up on there if that's what interests you. Also, we've got a story about the Lingo Town Council meeting. They're gearing up for their 100th anniversary celebration this summer, and they also welcomed two new EMTs, and that they were drastically needed. They only had one EMT, so no. If you get hurt in Lingle, there's 3 people that can help you.
And that's always promising.
Yes.
We aren't saying go out and hurt yourself, though.
No, don't do that.
But just in case.
Yes. In case something happens, you're in pretty good hands.
As far as sports go, in yesterday's paper, kind of the big event from last weekend was the Southeast Lingle Fort Laramie Round 2 for girls and boys basketball. Southeast walked away with a win in both the girls and boys games, making that both of them are 2-0 against Lingle Fort Laramie this year. So kudos to the Cyclones, and you can read about that in yesterday's paper. You can also read about all 3 wrestling teams. Both Lingle Fort Laramie and Southeast were both in Yoder for the Southeast duels, and Torrington was up in Rawlins for the Rawlins Rumble. So you can read about all 3 of those teams and how they did in yesterday's paper. I feel like I say this every week. If you don't see your favorite team in the paper, be sure to check online. We've got recaps for every team in Goshen County, just not all the space. There's too many good things happening. So be sure to check online if you don't see your favorite team in the paper. As far as tomorrow's paper goes, for those of you who don't know, yesterday was National Signing Day for college football, and no, we didn't have any ESPN camera crews or any big thrilling hat choices made here in Goshen County, but we did have 2 local football players sign. Southeast's Brady Fulmer will be playing for Chadron State College in the fall, and Torrington's Jacob Wombolt is heading to Black Hills State University. So you can read about both those signings. In tomorrow's paper, you can also read about Chrissy Lira, a Torrington senior. She signed to play softball for a college in Kansas. So you can read about all 3 of those in tomorrow's paper. If you want to get your recap on EWC men's and women's basketball from last night, those will be online. So be sure to check online tomorrow.
Sounds good. Eric's got a lot of stuff for you. Well, in upcoming events, there's not a ton of things going on this weekend, but there is the barrel blast at the fairgrounds on Saturday. So if that is your thing, you know where to go. Bring your horse if you're going to play.
If you're going to play.
Ride.
Compete. If you're going to compete.
You guys bear with me. Also,
or barrel with me.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
That sounded better in my head.
Also, this afternoon at 4:30 is the 307 Sports Bar and Girls ribbon cutting. And I've heard there's free champagne, so if you see this in time, I guess you're welcome. So that's about all I have for upcoming events.
As far as sports go, if you don't want to hit up the ribbon cutting today or the barrel blast on Saturday, there's plenty of things for you to do here in Goshen County as far as sports go. The Torrington wrestling team has their final regular season action tonight against Rawlins in a duel. I believe that starts at 6 o'clock tonight, so that'll be at Torrington High School. As far as tomorrow goes, you get a chance to see all 3 Goshen County girls and boys basketball teams, but if you're trying to see all 3 in one night, it might be a tough task. So if you got a favorite team, now's the time. All 3 of them are at home tomorrow. Lingle Fort Laramie will be playing KC, Southeast is playing Lusk, and Torrington is playing Newcastle. So all 3 of those matchups will be at home. As far as Saturday goes, Southeast has another home game on Saturday. So if you don't catch Southeast tomorrow and you want to catch them this weekend, you got some more chances on Saturday. So as far as other wrestling goes, like I said, Torrington is finishing their regular season tonight. Southeast and Lingo Fort Laramie will be finishing their regular season this weekend when they go down to Hannah Elk Mountain for the Carbon County Invite. So a bit of a jaunt, but
Yes.
If you want to see your favorite wrestlers before they head to the regional tournament, this is your last chance. So
Sounds like you got some not so good news for us, though, as far as.
yes, I do. Today, you better enjoy it. I know we're going to be facing some windy conditions today with 20 to 30 mile an hour gusts, but the high of 56 can't be beat, especially looking at tomorrow's high of 18. And cloudy, and possible snow showers. So, just when we thought we were out of it, we're right back in it. As far as Saturday goes, we're looking at 23. So we're up 5 from tomorrow. So hopefully we're trending upward. The final time, I just wish it would decide what it wants to do and stick to it. So
As long as it's warm.
yeah, that's preferred. But
I
this,
think we're asking too much.
but this back and forth is just, I don't know what to wear every day. It's driving me nuts. Well, there you have it, Torrington. Be sure to check the weather to figure out what you're going to wear before you head out. I'm Eric Starkey.
And I'm Crystal Albers.
And you've been watching Torrington Today.